Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Welcome to this week's Shrink Wrap. I'm Livia, and this week is all about identifying and tracking sensation. So there's a great technique that is often used in body-centered or somatic psychology, and it's called the focusing technique. And the focusing technique is a really wonderful way to identify and track our sensations and help our students and clients do that too. And it's really simple. It's basically like turn inside, notice what's happening. Is there a sensation that you notice in some part of your body? And what happens if you bring your attention there and keep your attention there and follow it as it moves? That's the basic gist. So it's actually a really great way to do a centering in your yoga class. And it's also a really great way to do like an exit in your yoga class, like bringing people into or out of shavasana, because it's great to bring people really deeply into their awareness of their bodies. And it's one of the ways, I always call this descendance instead of transcendence. So it helps people really descend into their body instead of transcend out of their body into something else. So if you're looking for ways to get more aware inside, both for yourself and for people you're working with, this is a great tool. And you might say something like I just said, close your eyes. Is there anything happening in your body right now? Is there a sensation that you notice? Bring your attention to that sensation. What is the sensation? What is its texture, its color, its tell me about the sensation. Is it moving at all? Is it static? And sometimes when we actually stay with that, and it'll change. And it's actually, I've had really interesting sessions with clients actually, where the whole session comes out of the tracking of sensation. So if you're having a really sort of broad themed day in your yoga class, or a no theme day, and the theme is just like get in your body for 75 minutes, great tool to use. And a wonderful way to work with yourself too. When you're doing yoga, when you're in the grocery store, maybe don't close your eyes in the middle of the aisle when you're in the grocery store. Like, people might think you're weird, but I live in Boulder, so it's fine. But you get the idea, okay? You can do it on your meditation cushion, do it in your yoga practice, but give it a go. And watch how quickly there's a tendency to label this sensation. So sensation words are like heat, cold, pinching, prickling, popping, smooth, things like that, things that describe the feeling. Then there's the feeling word, the emotional content. So happy, sad, joyful, grief, angry, things like that, your feelings. And a lot of times we'll make a really quick jump from a sensation, a tingling or prickling, to it being bad, and then it's about this anger, and it just sort of like gets big really fast. And so much of the body-centered work is about slowing things down, just really slowing things down, so that we can become aware and conscious of all of the unconscious ways we make split-second decisions, and we get from one thing to the next thing. So we're really making the unconscious conscious in the body-centered work. And yoga is one of those ways we do it. So my invitation is use the focusing technique this week with yourself, and maybe even with your students or in your yoga class. This week, when I teach my class on Saturday, we're going to do a centering that involves the focusing technique. And I've done it before, and it generally works pretty well. It helps people descend into their body, and it helps me descend into my body, descend into my teaching, and really helps me be connected with the students at a body-to-body level. And I really enjoy that. And that's a little bit of my MO. So track your sensations, notice your sensations, describe your sensations. Don't worry about the bad, the good, the emotion behind it. We'll get to that another week. But this week, identify and track your sensations, and happy sensation tracking. So if you like this video, you know what to do. Tweet it, share it on Facebook, send it to a friend, all that good stuff. And if you have a comment or question, feel free to leave that here. And I love hearing from you. And if you want your interest or concern covered on Shrink Wrap, I would love to wrap it up and give it back to you. So that means that you have to write to me, which is lgsyoga@gmail.com, or of course you can leave your interest here, which some of you are already doing, and I love that. So good luck. Hope it goes well. Let me know how it goes, and let's all get really deep in our bodies this week. All right, have a good one. Bye.